Hello, today we will look how to add scorecards in Ender Turing. To do this, go to Settings and open the Scorecard section. Before writing description for a scorecard, it is important to remember a few simple rules so that AI model can correctly understand each item. First, describe the only agent's action and evaluate only the agent's behavior. Do not evaluate the customer or the situation. Focus exclusively on what the agent should or should not say. Next, keep your wording simple. Use short, complete sentences without any complex structures or unnecessary details. Each sentence should contain only one idea. Avoid shortened forms, abbreviation, and internal slang. Write everything out in full, as this helps the model understand the meaning more accurately. Also, not every item requires a long description. If the title already explains the requirement, for example, the agent greeted the customer, that is enough. However, if the words could be used in different ways, add a short and clear description. Most importantly, write as though you are explaining the requirements to an ordinary person who does not know your business, but understand the basics concept. This is also the best way to write instruction for an artificial intelligence. Now let's move on to creating a scorecard. The easiest way to upload a scorecard to the platform is to import using Excel file. We provide you with an Excel template in advance. Once it is completed correctly, the entire process takes just one click. Also, you can create a scorecard from scratch, or just copy existing one. After import or copying a scorecard, a new window will open. Here you can see the scorecards items grouped into a larger section. Each item has its own weight, which is the number of points the agent receives for meeting that requirement. If that requirement not met, the agent receives 0 point for that item. Critical items usually added at the bottom of the page. If the agent fails any of these items, the entire scorecard result becomes a 0. Critical items do not have a weight by default, because they are excluded from the overall score calculation in that panel. Here you can change it. Sometimes the agent required action depends on the customer behavior. For example, the item may state the agent handled the customer's objection. However, the customer may not raise any objection during the conversation. In that case, you can add the following instruction to the description. If the customer did not raise any objection, evaluate this item as an A. The system will indicate that there was not enough relevant information to evaluate the item and will not negatively affect the agent overall score. To make it work, exclude an A result from the score calculation here. After adding the scorecard template, you need to enable automatic evaluation in the analytics settings using Enders. This is where we provide the AI with the instruction specifying which conversation should be evaluated. Create new Ender. Enter its name, select the theme, and choose the trigger. If you want to evaluate the conversation based on any other criteria besides topics, select the new conversation added as a trigger. If conversation should be evaluated using this scorecard only after a specific topic has been assigned, select the conversation is updated as a trigger. After trigger has been chosen, you can configure all other filters according to your business needs. This may include topics, queues, themes, conversation types, call direction, and other criteria. To exclude any filter condition, you can choose Add Not option. For the action type, select Evaluate Gen AI and choose the required scorecard. Use the default prompt and click Save. During future use, you may notice that some scorecard items are not being evaluated correctly and that their description need to be clarified or rephrased. You can easily edit a description by clicking the pencil icon. You do not need to make any changes to the ender. The updated evaluation rules will take effect immediately, but only for new conversation. Conversations that have already been processed in Ender Turing cannot be evaluated again. However, if you need to delete an item or add a new item to the scorecard, you will need to create a copy of the scorecard. Changing the structure of an existing scorecard may result in incorrect score calculation for the agents. The old scorecard will become outdated, so you can archive it. Congratulations! You have now learned how to add scorecard to Ender Turing platform and enable automatic evaluation.